first fruits. This is a chapter by chapter Bible study series, and Esther is getting good. I mean, the dramatic reversal of fortune in this chapter for Haman. God can do a lot in 24 hours. Last chapter, Haman was rushed to the second banquet that Esther had prepared for King Xerxes and Haman and herself. In her plan to tell the king what she wanted during the second banquet, hopefully to save the Jews and herself. Chapter 7. The king and Haman came to feast with Esther the queen, once again on the second day while drinking wine. King Xerxes really liked his wine. The king asked Esther, "Queen Esther, whatever you ask will be given to you. Whatever you seek, even half the kingdom will be done." Queen Esther answered, "If you have found favor in your eyes, your majesty, and if the king is pleased, spare my life. This is my request, and spare my people. This is my desire, for my people and I have been sold to destruction and If we had merely been sold as male and female slaves, I would have kept silent. Indeed, the trouble wouldn't be worth burdening the king." King Xerxes spoke up and asked Esther, "Who is this? And where is the one who would devise such a scheme? The adversary and enemy is this evil Haman." Haman stood terrified before the king and the queen. The king arose in anger and went from where they were drinking wine to the palace garden. Xerxes had to take a minute. He was pretty mad. Haman remained to beg Queen Esther for his life because he realized the king was planning something terrible for him. Just as the king returned from the palace garden to the banquet hall, Haman was falling on the couch where Esther was reclining. The king exclaimed, "Would he actually violate the queen while I'm in the house?" As soon as the statement left the king's mouth, they covered Haman's face. Haman's covered face is very symbolic because it's indicating that the person was a condemned criminal, no longer worthy to look upon the king or be seen by others. Separation from the king's favor. This immediately just gave me the realization of hell. There's no longer a sacrifice for our sin. Then we are condemned criminals. Our face gets covered. We get separated from the Father. No longer worthy to even look upon the king. Arbona, one of the king's eunuchs, said, "There is a gallows 75 feet tall at Haman's house that he made for Mordecai, who gave you the report that saved the king." The king said, "Hang him on it." They hung Haman on the gallows he had prepared for Mordecai. Then the king's anger subsided. Reminds me of Psalms 9:16. The wicked are snared in their work of their own hands. This extremely high 75-foot gallows was meant to publicly disgrace and embarrass Mordecai in his death, all because Haman wanted everyone to bow to him. God uses this gallows as a potent example, a visible display of what happens to those who plot evil and who try to undermine God. The justice and sovereignty of God. Haman goes from having everyone bow to him and requesting that everyone bow to him to falling over on the couch and his face getting covered. I mean, that is a true example of pride coming before the fall. Literally, the fall onto the couch. And this reminds me of Proverbs 27:1. It was mere 24 hours that Haman's life changed. Proverbs 27:1 says, "Don't boast about tomorrow, for you don't know what a day might bring." What a day was had for Haman and Esther. Glory to God. Justice was served. Thank you for watching this 4 a.m. and I'll see you in the next 4 a.m. when we cover Esther chapter 8.